Hello, 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 and welcome into the Hourglass. Welcome if you are new. So, I have a few trippy tricks for us today. Happy birthday to the Cancers. We are going into the last days of Cancer season. You guys, forgive me if I sound different today. I took a shower and I have the sniffle, so I may sound like Mr. Snuffleupagus from Sesame Street, but I'm okay. I don't know what it is. I just came down with this really stiff, stuffy nose. Stiff, stuffy nose. So I am going to be sucking on some Ricola, and I hope that I'm not smacking in you guys' ears, but I will review the video before I post it. But anyway, let's get into these trippy treats, right? So I'm going to shuffle this deck. It's called Divine Doors. And I just love door quotes. Anything that has metaphors of doors, I'm intrigued, right? So I'm going to shuffle it real good. I've been shuffling it for the last 30 minutes. So it's well shuffled. Excuse me if I sound kind of weird. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, could be just a little bit of pressure going from a steamy hot shower to like freezing cold house, right? Going into the rest of the house is pretty cold. All right, so I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna shuffle a little bit more. I'm going to pick the first 3 cards that's on top of this deck, and then you could get the opportunity to choose which door you would like. And at the end of this reading, if I'm not running off of the mouth, I will be sure to read the door that you chose. So let's go. Door number 1, or A. Hope that you can see that. Door number 2, B. Door number 3, C. A, B, or C, 1, 2, 3. All right, so let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. So I already know that as a large part of the collective, not everybody's going through the same thing. But a large part of the collective is right now breaking through the remainders of any type of survival mode that may have caused any kind of I'm hearing self-betrayals and delays in life. So many of you, what's happening is things may be getting a lot tougher than before. And that does not mean per se that you're doing anything wrong. It just means that it's actually fucking happening, all right? So that's a little bit of growing pain. I'm sorry. I do hope this cough drop is not hitting my teeth and you could hear that, because that's why I bought this mic, so you could pick up, my voice clear and crisp. But anyway, let's jump into it. All right, we're going to start off to see what is the blockages head. This could be with your love life. This could be just with your well-being and how you're moving through your own healings and your own upgrades. Many of you have been activated. You have been activated for the last year, I believe. But you're now going through this breakthrough of that survival mode of any kind of conditioning that you were like strictly living by. You had blinders on, and now it's a bright new world. Things are more vibrant, but there is going to be some sort of growing pain. So this could be blockages within yourself that's impeding or spilling out on your relationship, connection, or attachments. Or this could be literally what's blocking the relationships in your life. It could be an energy. All right, so my cards was ready before I was, but great. We have pleasure. This is the sacral chakra, and this would be your crown chakra. So there's a lot of self-pleasure going on. So people want to feel good, and it doesn't mean that they want something emotionally intense or in depth. So there's a difference between wanting to have fun, wanting to enjoy life, and then intensely going through it emotionally. All right, so we're gonna put that there. I hope this cough drop is not bothering you guys, because oops, I would feel totally embarrassed. You guys, I hope you're enjoying my new setup today. I decided to kind of go what you call this, like eye level, low level, or whatever. So the pleasure card, it's again, that's that sacral chakra. This could also have a lot to do with tarot cards, the lovers. and it has to do with Pisces, Scorpio energy. This is like very, very receptive energy. It's like welcoming all the fruits that the world has to offer, or all the good things that the world has to offer. I'm also getting that through fun and play or being creative. I picked the wrong day to record, I feel. It's like my body is making so many sounds and doing so many things right now, and I'm really embarrassed because I want to come on here and sound really clear, really clean. I don't want no oopsies or weird shit happening, but it is what it is. Maybe you're supposed to be a part of this experience today. So glad you could join me. But I feel some of you are learning to express your needs, express your feelings, express your desires by coming together with like-minded individuals, whether it be sports, hobbies, you got your social media friends or your social media posse, however it goes, right? And we also have this pleasure energy with doing things that feel good, doing things that feel right, that makes me happy, that brings that smile. You know what I'm saying? That gives me contentment. If some of you are still working on finding your peace, at least you have some sense of contentment going on. So creative ideas could be coming from fun time, or this could be watching others have fun. Oranges, browns, we getting into that autumn season. I'm an autumn baby. So, we have those neutral, still earthy, but vibrant tones that speak about hopefulness. You know what I'm saying? It's a chance out there. But anyway, we have inspiration as well. So again, you could be watching people indulge in life and you're being inspired. Some of you're kind of like really dark. Like you watching people celebrate their life, have a good time, enjoy, the fruits of their labor. Because some of you're watching people that work really fucking hard to kind of splurge on themselves and their family. And you're outside looking in, getting jealous. Come on now. If you want to go enjoy life, go and enjoy life. You don't have to copy. So I feel like we have a few people that may be struggling with fertility, or there's something going on with the reproductive organs, because again, that's self-pleasure. So that could mean any type of infections or just some sort of health issue, or just getting annual checkups would be very, very beneficial right now. So it's not to be alarmed, but I'm just saying that card has a lot to do with that area or that aspect. So I'm also getting that somebody may be feeling negative or worried about some sexual thoughts that they've been having. So I don't know if because I'm getting a lot of scenarios. So take it how it resonates. If it's not your story, don't fucking claim it. Come on. Let's be grown now, right? We grown folks business here, right? Some of you could be having very taboo or odd sexual thoughts. I don't know if you're envisioning somebody else having sex with other people, or you yourself are attracted to a certain type of crowd that you never were before. So that could be same sex for some of you. You're experimenting, you're exploring, or this is your first same sex relationship and it's kind of serious. It's like very mature. And I feel it's because this other partner, they have done their work as well. They know what they're looking for. So you guys are like meeting in the middle. That's for some of you. As of others of you, I'm getting that you're setting a boundary with someone that you may have been very, very sexually active with. I mean, it doesn't have to be like, oh, we fucking and humping every day like rabbits. But I'm saying maybe you had some sort of trauma bond here with someone, and it was very like, so it was like a lot of adrenaline, and I think that someone here was mistaking that adrenaline for lust. You were just getting hyped because it's something about this person's energy that matches some sort of trauma issue that you're working on currently. So as we move up in levels, we're going to be gravitating towards certain people that helps us break out of that level. And sometimes you have to leave those people on that level, because that's all the contract was about. That's the chapter. It's now over. Another chapter. Close the book if for some of you and start a new book. You know what I'm saying? So Some of you may be either losing sexual boundaries or you're like reinforcing them. I feel like somebody here is very serious about giving their sex away, giving their love away. Somebody's very aware that their sex has this natural power to influence the person that's exchanging the energy. So some of you, you may have that voodoo pussy. I'm not just playing. I'm just playing. Some of you are like turn up your eyebrow like, you trying to listen closer? You trying to turn up the volume? No, but for real, some of you might have that good as, I mean, whoever is on the other end receiving this love, it's my pleasure, whatever. But it also brings this spark. It's like you litting sparks in people. And some of you, you don't even have to be having sex. Just your sensuality, the way how you enjoy life, your beauty shines from within. And some of you may have admirers that, they fantasize about that or that magic stick for my guys that's watching, right? So you know what? What could help open up the sacral chakra? What could help you get in that enjoyment energy? Plan little, you know what? You could plan like little kickbacks, like little barbecues. It doesn't have to be like extravagant and you broke in the banks to like feed these people. I'm talking about 4-5 people. And you really like chopping it up, set the mood with some music. I like to play 80s music when I have different walks of life around me, because everybody could connect on the 80s. And even when you have younger people there or around, they be soaking up the vibe. They be like, ooh, that's old. But then they see it somewhere else like TikTok or someplace else. And it's like, yeah, my peoples know that song. So 80s music, it's always a good bridge. You know what I'm saying? Even in rock, it's always a good bridge. But anyway, if some of you are feeling really, really tired, like today, it was kind of difficult to get out of my bed, but it's Taco Tuesdays and people be needing their taco fixes. So that's motivation enough. But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes your bed is like, stick to you or something, right? But now is your time to be social. This does not have to be social with human beings. You could go to the zoo. You could go to the museum. You could go to your local botanical gardens or your secret gardens. I mean, you don't have to socialize with people per se, but you need to get out there. Mother Earth is calling you. Some time ago I was talking to this really special friend of mine and I was explaining, I really miss the ocean. Like, sorry you guys if I sound a little wheezy. I don't know what's going on. I came out the shower. Maybe I went from hot to cold and it kind of did something. My body's reacting to it, trying to adjust. But anyway, yeah, the ocean be calling me. In my sleep, in my dreams, I have that spot, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Orange foods are really beneficial. Carrots, sweet potato. I just bought a whole bunch of sweet potatoes yesterday because I want to make some of that, that red pea soup. My grandma used to make that for me. And, I think it's time I need to make that. One of my grandmas. I have a lot of grandmas. Anyway. So yeah, don't be afraid to indulge in a savory dish, a tasty dish. Pay that fucking motherfucking money. If the dish costs, how much is this? $46. You better pay that shit. Don't be holding back when it comes to putting really energizing food back into your body, all right? So wear the color oranges, any shade of oranges. It's like the flame. Come on, you're the walking flame, right? So affirmations that comes with the sacral chakra. I honor my body. You could say these affirmations 3 times. You could sit in front of a fire and gaze into the fire while doing this. Don't recommend that you stare in the fire, especially if you have eye problems. Come on, think, be smart. Be smart, my friend, be smart. Right? Or you could say it in water and drink it as well. You could work with any of the natural elements because again, you're borrowing the power or you're wielding the power of the ethers to manifest here. So you're trying to get as natural as you could, right? So 3 times, any of these affirmations. I honor my body. I deserve and grateful gratefully accept pleasures and abundance in my life. I honor and proudly express my sexuality. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. So anything that inspires movement, like swimming, like dancing, or just literally running up and down the fucking fields. You know what I'm saying? Scream. Go in the woods and scream it out. It's like you have all this pent up energy, and because we're an adults, we can't really do things like our children can, or once what we once did. For some of us, we're still doing it. For instance, I'm just bumping my shit, right? For instance, I love these conch shells, right? So every time I find one on any beach, I would hold it, because I know it's illegal to take seashells from certain beaches, but I'm an outlaw. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So when I take it, I often clean it out really good. This one is kind of special. I kind of found it on this beach, and it was wedged between these two rocks, and it had like these 3 little birds like chirping and bouncing right around the rock. So I was like, what is that? So I pulled it, and I think I broke it somewhere, but the Most High forgive me anyway, right? So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is an ocean phone. So I'd be putting it to my ear. I'd be like, hello, can you hear me now? So it's an ocean phone. It's a sea phone, right? And the sun dollars are ocean money, sea money, right? You guys playing? You don't know? Anyhow, inspiration. So inspiration is all around. You don't have to copy or look to other individuals for this inspiration. Yeah, you could piggyback and you could use it as something to build upon, but you don't really need it. Change your conception of how you see yourself. You are the greatest masterpiece. It's time for you to start expressing yourself. Whether you have to stand in front of a mirror, you write down the script and you say it in the mirror. Come on. This is going to help your throat chakra as well. Talking loud, singing, reading out loud, all those things help your throat chakra. So we have 10 and 46. That could be somebody's favorite numbers. Maybe that was somebody's birthday. They were born on the 10th. Maybe if we have older seasoned people here, very mature, well seasoned, wink wink, your favorite time or a special time could have been around your 46th birthday or that year. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's jump into it. We're about to get a little bit more personal. Let's see how, I gotta stretch all the way. Let's see how your person may be feeling at this time. You guys, if you saw my face, ew. All right, how is your person, your favorite or your special person? How is your special person feeling about you at this current moment? Some of you may be a great inspiration to this person, and when you're not around, it's like the world is dead or they're bored. Some of you have a really freaky admirer. They're very healthy, sexually active, and this could be solo dolo. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't always have to be with other people. Some of you are a great inspiration, your channel, your feed, whatever you have going on. Some of you is about beauty products or fashion. It's something that you enjoy, but it also brings out the sensuality in you. So that could be, people really see that you enjoy, you have that passion, you like what you do, you're really good at what you do. So let's talk about it. How is this person feeling about you right now, currently? Clear, simple answers, please. How is my viewer's person feeling about them currently? All right, so we have a frame. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am sorry, I'm here crunching on the cough drop. I hope I didn't disgust you just now. I'm gonna put my mic a little bit up over my nose. All right, so your person, they have a comfort zone. All right, they have a fixed comfort zone. This comfort zone keeps them content. They enjoy it. Some people does not live in a fucked up situation. Some of you may want them to be in a fucked up situation so they could run to you, but not everybody is in a fucked up situation and desperate, all right, for the next best thing. I feel like for some of you, this person has created a comfort zone. They created a reality or a lifestyle that reassures them of their own personal pleasures, whatever that may look like. All right. This person may like to rest a lot. I like to sleep a lot. I think that that's one of the strengths in a relationship, when you could actually rest together, sleep together, same time. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, but I do feel like there's a stifling in this comfort zone. So there could be, outgrowing certain pleasures here or desires, or having these dreams, because this is a lot of like eyes closing. So this could be meditation. This could also be, when you get caught in a moment. My nose is really stuffed up, you guys. When you get caught in a moment and that favorite song comes on, and you drinking your drinky poo or your tea or your coffee or your vegan smoothies, whatever you're doing, and yeah, that music touched that soul. You just drift off. Some of you go back into a memory, or you just feel so alive again. Somebody likes to dance with their eyes closed. That's my kind of people, man. Because I be doing that shit too, because the music be coming on through me. Music is not an escape for me. It's actually complementing my life to be more of me. You know what I'm saying? So your person may be very afraid to go past this comfort zone. I feel like when they're going through a situation and there's fears or there's self-doubts about themselves, or I'm afraid of, you know what I'm saying? They go to sleep. Somebody just shuts down, because this is a rest card as well. The sacral chakra governs, when it's imbalanced or when it's blocked, you need to get some rest. So again, if your body is slowing down, feel no ways. You know what I'm saying? If people say, oh, you can't hang, you're a party pooper, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that beauty rest. So let's talk about it. So your person right now, they feel extra comforted, but there's something about you that frightens them or give them like anxiety. And, two people could really get along great and have a lot of fun and have similar pleasures or indulgence, and they're both beautiful to each other, but sometimes they're not compatible. And that's what that anxiousness, that anxiety come from. Because no matter how honest or open you are, it's like, why am I still very anxious around you? I'm not comfortable around you. Listen to your body. Look to those who inspire you, that create that spark, that fire for you to have that gusto in life, and pay attention to people that are literally sucking you dry out of your own addictions. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm just getting like this, when you drink a lot of alcohol, when you go in on like this party spree, like you just living it up, you just lit, you get like dehydrated. That's what I'm feeling. Like this, not a hangover, but it's just like, oh, you know what? That's too much liquor for me for one weekend. My liver is pinching me, right? So pay attention to people that light your flame or help you ignite your flame, help you to find yours. All right, so let's see what's the baseline emotion that this person may be feeling about themselves right now. We have ashamed. What's going on with your person? And we have confused. So maybe this is a person that's still trying to find out what actually makes them happy. What makes them feel like, damn, I really enjoyed that day. There's a few things, but they may have fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? They may have acted really disgraceful. They may have humiliated you or themselves in some way, because again, we could have overindulgence here, and we could have, reluctancy and holding back our expressions here, especially through sex. So maybe some of you are dealing with someone that has sexual trauma. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they were sexually violated at an early age, or they started having sex at an early age, and they never really grasp like fully getting into it and reaching that you're not coming, you're not nutting, you're having an orgasm. You're literally igniting this holy flame in the both. It's like divine sacred energy, divine love making. Maybe this person was just settling for a lot of casual, let's just have fun, no emotional depth. But now it's bringing some sort of shame, and this could be that they're channeling that shame from these partners, especially if it's a lot of trauma and a lot of abusive ways. And it doesn't mean physical abuse, it's just that you're abusing something here that brings you some sense of comfort, and that could mean wanting to hold on to a fixed comfort life. How much time do I have? All right, so let's jump into the tarot. So your person right now, maybe very confused. I'm feeling like somebody could be hangover listening to this. Hold on. Hold on. You need to get your bottle of bitters. And they, you know what they say, drink more to cancel a hangover. But if you're not into alcohol, or you can't go close to that stuff, look at the stuff that you run to when you want a sense of peace or comfort or contentment. Is it that bucket of ice cream? Is it those I'm hearing enchiladas? What is it? And I feel like it disturbs your allergies or something as well, because again, this sacral chakra has a lot to do with your body as well, how your body reacts to these pleasures that you're wanting for your ego. So what your ego wants may not be healthy for the body, but that's something to think about. So their baseline emotion is shame or ashamed. So there's a shadow here. I don't know if this is a distorted feminine shadow or this is this person coming to terms. Oh my God, could you hear my nose? It's like really clogged up, you guys. If I laugh and I laugh through my nose, it's going to effing hurt. Anyway, I'm getting that through, you inspiring this person, you may be someone that actually lets your spark flame up. You may be a fire sign or a fire rising. I'm an Aries rising. So, and a lot of planetary placements in Sagittarius. So, with Libra sun, find that flame, baby. I'm a bad influence. Some people call me bad influence. But you know what? Did you die? Right? So this person may be coming to terms through you inspiring them. You could be a lovely lady, a gorgeous drop dead gorgeous vixen, whatever you are. You are like opening this person's eyes to how they have been denying their feminine side. All right, because that feminine is attached to feeling sensual. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying life. Just let that wind blow through you. Let that wind blow through you. Something about the wind is my kiss. Some sort of tingly kisses. The wind blowing on somebody's face could remind someone of their tingly kisses. All right, let's bust down the tarot and see what's going on with this person. What are they doing? And this could be you as well. You were very confused. Maybe you're confused about your sexuality and you're ashamed about that. Being in the closet, or maybe you're in a situation where you're going to have to make a life-changing decision and you may be feeling forced or pushed into it. Or, I don't know, this could be, guilty pleasures here going on. And, at the end of the day, you feel a sense of shame. You get confused, like, who am I? What is this? Am I a monster? No, you're a pretty monster. Get to know yourself. All right, so let's bust down the tarot and see what's going on. Zodiac name dropping. Some of you may have arthritis or something about carpal tunnel. Something about the arm or the hand. Maybe in pain. A lot of agony. Oh, so maybe somebody experienced some pain or they're undergoing constant pain, and this is why they like to indulge in life. Or they could have addictions. A lot of fruity cocktails. Ooh, stop, right? Let's talk about it. A lot of fruity dishes, or somebody has an addiction to being a foodie, food porn, food travel, or something. All right, let's see what's going on. This could be this person's zodiac sign, yours, people around you. This could also be seasons. This could also be what you need to operate in. What energy? Because we could all embody all 12 or 13, so they say, zodiac charms or traits. We have the Page of Cups. So this person may be feeling very flirtatious. I feel like they're feeling themselves, or they want to feel themselves with you. Ooh, we have a lot of cup vibes. So maybe somebody's eating a Slurpee or eating a cherry frosty, because, in Houston, it's like 101, 103. Some of you may be seeing a lot of 333s or 555s. Something is coming into the makings, y'all. It has touched down. Sorry about my little wheezy self, man. You gotta love me, man. You gotta love me. Page of Cups. What's going on? Somebody wants to escape their reality. They could be struggling either with their sexuality or their identity. Some of you, if you have been sexual with this person, I don't know, this could be something that happened over the weekend recently, or this was that one time, or how it all started off. You know what I'm saying? But I'm feeling like with the Page of Cups, somebody's head is in the clouds, but they're making no effort. There may be super sensitivity here, and this is causing confusion, not understanding the level or the intensity or what kind of emotion is being felt here. It's like, what do I do? What do I do? I'm struggling. Some of you, you're dealing with someone, or this is you, you're going through a phase where you're struggling with self-acceptance, afraid of the reality. Ooh. Somebody's eyes are open. Somebody may have unrealistic expectations about a financial goal. Ooh, we have the Ace of Cups with the Five of Wands. So let me tell you, somebody definitely knows that they love you. There's bad love here. It's a big cup full of love. Some of you, this love energy that they feel with you, it could kind of like fluctuate with the mood cycles. I feel like at times this person is so conflicted with themselves that they bring conflicted energy to this very inspirational love that they share with you. So they could be very, very immature, and they just fight or flight, or when they feel confused, they attach it to anger. Sometimes when we don't know what we're feeling, you guys, do you hear my nose? It's like clogged. And the more I power through this, the heavier it gets. But we gonna fight through it, you guys, right? Oh, baby, this is what this person is doing. They're fighting through their emotional confusion. This person may lack emotional intelligence, and that may be causing some sort of shame. Or I'm hearing this person may have a lot of love but no money. They may squander their money on things that break them alive. I sound so stupid today. But I'm also getting, right, that this person, if they don't have the shmoney's to kind of make something happen with you, they're kind of like sobbing over it. And when they do, they go find something that cheers them up. They don't like to feel sadness and pain. All right, I'm hearing drinking my sorrows, or my sorrows are to the bottom of the bottle. Or when they reach it to the bottom of the bottle, they see their sorrows. Some poetic shit. But anyway, I'm also getting that somebody may be pregnant. Some of you feel so alive. Lady Joy. You guys, thank you guys so much for recognizing me as Lady Joy. That makes me feel so special. You know, my mommy and my daddy made my name, and they made me, so I'm special. But thank you guys so much for, recognizing me as Lady Joy. And big up to all the joys in the audience. Big up to all the joys in the audience. So some of you may be seeing this pregnancy as a new beginning. You feel alive. Some of you could be really afraid. Are you going to be a good mother? Contraception. Yeah, we have contraception twice with the Ace of Cups and the Inspiration. So somebody want to have a baby. Somebody want to go half and half on a baby, but they're conflicted if they could do this, all right? They're very confused if you even want this. I feel like there's a lot of feelings growing, and this person may be conflicted about why is it growing. Oh, for some of you that is preggo, I feel like it feels like an exciting challenge for you. It's almost like this is going to be what you needed in life. It's going to make you better, not only for yourself, but for this little person. Now you have this little person that's going to come out looking at you with loving eyes. So naturally, when we're coming out of the womb, the first thing we look for is acceptance and love. We look for this loving, hands out, or we're looking to be receptive. Hey, so this is an opportunity to grow. If some of you are struggling with sexual confusion, you're just confused about what you are, what you want in a relationship, this is an opportunity for you to grow. Look at the stuff that you're taking defense with. Somebody's very unruly here. Some of you may have a very unruly, immature water sign or a young water sign. and they get very envious very quickly. I felt that very strong, and it's because they're always trapped in conflict. They're always confused. And it brings this self of, I'm not worthy. This is what brings the confusion. So maybe you're giving someone a very inspirational love, and this person has a lot of mixed emotions because they feel unworthy. But make no mistake, you inspire them to face these shadows, or you inspire them to face these challenges. Page of Cups. They want to know if they're naive, or somebody's wondering, am I too naive? Somebody's creativity is opening up. So you're going to have to move past that feeling shame and humiliated. Own that shit. So let's take a look at the doors. We're going to go with door number 1. Oh, you want to see what's under the deck? Cool. I heard you. I got you. We have the Page of Swords. And let me tell you, when I was sitting here, just shuffling these cards, the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups came into my mind. And I thought about boys, twin boys, or I thought about 2 sons and a little girl, or a baby girl. Or it's like, I have 2 boys, now I need the girl, or something like that is going on, right? But what I saw, and I remember hearing myself, and I wrote it down, I remember telling myself, I really don't like Page of Swords energy, even though I'm an air sign, because they're so nervous. It's like, they may have good news, but they're so nervous to like say it, because it's like there's always like this fear or this confusion happens, or somebody's confused. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. Somebody may be confused about your expectations about them and this love, or if you're working together, your financial goals. This Page of Swords, this may be somebody that has very important, urgent questions, but they hold it back out of pride. This could also be someone that's very rude when they're being pulled up. Like when you check them, they get rude. You know what I'm saying? And immature. They try to play you here on your emotions. So they may say a lot of garbage or a lot of trash talk. Trash talk. Trash talk. What did I wanted to say? I think I wanted to say teriyaki. Anyway, it's like all talk and no action. Somebody's really attached to their comfort zone. They're not willing because of this. And maybe they're in their initial stages. Maybe this is the beginning of them being inspired to kind of venture out. All right. But it's very easy because it's a challenge here. Because this person is conflicted and confused, and they already feel unworthy because of their level in their game with you. Right. But what is extremely sensitive is you guys clashing here. Both of y'all may have very big egos and want to be receptive. So both of you may be in strong feminine energy. And what? We just had this Cancer. We have Cancer in Venus. So it's like, I want my needs to be respected. But you have to speak up. With the Page of Swords, don't expect your peoples to read your fucking mind or know what you're feeling here by your actions. Silent treatment, or getting all loud and saying trash things or things you don't mean, or holding back your emotions or try to escape. Like, come straight out. Stop using words to like desensitize things. Like, oh, you're acting weird. What the fuck does that mean, yo? Am I acting like Pee Wee Herman weird, or am I weird like who's weird out here these days? Weird shit. You know what I'm saying? So cut the nonsense. Be direct. If you're nervous, because this is nervousness coming with the confusion and the Page of Swords, write that shit out in a letter. Text. If you feel like texting is disrespectful or it's going to just like kill the fucking mood, then you have to get inspired. Channel your flame. Something is joining here. Something is merging. Let's check the doors. So if you chose door number 2 or B, it says distant dream. The distant calls your heart to roam free. As you dare dream it, so must it be. That's your door. This looks like the ocean, like a big wave passion. This looks like Spain as well. I often fantasize about like living on Italy's coast, like the coastal areas. Oh, and just having lunch there or coffee and then going to my villa, my vineyard and my villa and just like shouting at people that's not really there. Door number 1A, destiny. Destiny, mama, look for where you're calling. Destiny. So we have destiny. One door closes, another opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. That's your door. Something like the sacral, right? Door number 3C, a stranger's grace. Ego fears the sudden danger, but never underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. Ew, don't touch me. So I'm gonna wrap it up there. This is all channel messages. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check out the caption, check out the description box below on how you could hit that, type that love jar. It is not necessary. My nose is clearing up just a little bit there, but I'm going to continue recording because this is not going to hold me back. And if it's irritating to you, then check me next time when I'm sounding to your satisfaction. Check out my comment box below. Give your testimony or give me a shout out. Big up on yourself in the comment box below. So like, subscribe, share. And I'll see you guys in another channel message. Ciao.